welcome to my channel. My name's Lee. You're watching Dark Roots Creations, and this is the Weekend Hustle. So about 20 minutes ago, I decided that I was going to do a weekend hustle, so none of this is really that planned out. I just have a lot of books that I'm in the middle of I need to finish, and I'm just going to use this weekend to get them done. So I was trying to pull up on my iPad to see what the list is that I have, but I can't pull it up, and I'm on the turnpike, and if you think I'm a bad driver or a crazy driver or a road rage driver, imagine what collectively the entire state is, plus New York and Pennsylvania, because that's what I'm dealing with right now. So anyway, books that I need to get done. The Night Before by Wendy Walker, I'm 50% into that one. In full transparency, I was at 50% this morning. I've been listening to it throughout the day, but this counts for the weekend hustle. So I think I'm at 77% right now. Book 2 I need to finish is Booked in Love by Erin Branscombe. I think I'm 58% into that one. I'm buddy reading The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. I should have been on page 186. I asked if we could back up our reading a week, so she said yes. So I'm going to work on getting that done. Catching up to page 186, which is where I need to be. Oh my God, sir. Can you please hurry up so we can get around here? And then in Atomic Habits by James Clear, I need to read chapter 5. And I would like to get a Shari LaPenna book done. I'm sorry if the camera tilted. So the Shari LaPenna one, I'm not gonna be so upset if I don't get that one done, but I would like to, because that's where I'd like to be. But definitely the ones that I need to finish or catch up on. So that's funny, there's catch-up-a-thon is going on right now. Anyway, that's what I need to get done. Like I said, I'm 77% because I was listening to The Night Before, and yeah, let's just see how far we can get. I'm on my way to Pilates now. I have my usual weekend plans. I don't know what else is going to get thrown in there. I definitely need to catch up on some stuff at the gym. I need to catch up on a whole lot of things in life. The flood definitely threw me off and wasted my week. I don't want to waste my weekend, so I'm going to be working on just getting things done. Okay, we're back. 10:45 at night. What has happened? Well, I did finish. What book was I even reading? I'm annoyed about something, so that's why I'm a little thrown off right now. I finished The Night Before by Wendy Walker. I was listening to it while I was just doing a bunch of things. So after Pilates, my sister called me literally as I was walking in. She said, "You want to go for a walk?" I was like, let's just do it. We're not going to get anything else done together this weekend because she is working overtime the whole weekend. So I was like, sure, not a problem. Here we are. Sorry for shaking the camera. So the Night Before by Wendy Walker is about a woman named Laura. She's unlucky in love. She is going on this dating app to meet guys. She meets this guy, Jonathan Fields, and she's going on a date. She's currently living with her sister and her husband and her kids, and her sister's name is Rosie. And there's this side story about when she was younger, and she was found by a guy who was dead, and she was covered in his blood. And that's pretty much what we know. So they go on this date. Laura and the guy go on a date,
and it goes from there. So he's not exactly being upfront with her. It's and she's obviously keeping secrets because she doesn't want anybody to know about the past that she had. It's also interspersed with like 1 minute chapters of Laura and her therapist. And they're just, since they're that short, they're just kind of vague. This had some twist. It kind of was weird to get where it was going. I wondered if Laura, there was something wrong with her mentally, maybe. Like maybe she was on the spectrum of some kind. I kind of got that vibe in the beginning. Um, there's a few twists that happen I can't really say, so I can't really talk about it anymore. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can really say. I thought as we were going along it sounded interesting, but it was kind of all over the place. And as we wrapped up, it did wrap up. There's still one part that I have questions about, but not to the ending of the story. So it all wrapped up. I guess it just, as we're going along, you're kind of like, where are we going with this? I still have to decide what I'm going to rate it. I don't know. I feel like you kind of just threw a bunch of stuff at me and like, oh yeah, okay, I guess, figure it out. I don't know. Anyway, I'll get back to you on that one. Maybe by the end of the vlog, I'll have thought about what I want to rate it. And then the other thing is I was listening to Of Blood and Bone by Nora Roberts. This is number 2 in the Chronicles of One trilogy. I was listening to it on YouTube. It was an audible copy over. I knew I was roughly somewhere to this point. Then I went back into my history today to pick back up with it, and it's gone. I go to look it up, and that video is no longer up. I had listened to Year One, which is the first book by the same person, and the video's not there either. So I'm just assuming all of their stuff got taken down. So I do see another one, but it's one of those kind of AI-ish voices that I really can't stand. So I'm debating with myself right now if I want to spend a credit and get it on Audible. I feel like I'm going to, and I'm going to be annoyed with myself about it, but we'll see. So that's where I'm at right now. Again, it's almost 11. I was going to sit down, watch a couple videos, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to listen to this in the background, and now, not in the background, but listen to this one. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm thrown off now by this because I wasn't expecting it. So anyway, I will probably grab it on Audible. I'm noticing my watch looks really, really dirty. My watch strap. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'll probably grab it and start listening to that one. Good morning. Just a quick update. It is 5 to 9. I slept way later than I wanted. I must have hit my snooze like 15 times. So I'm about to jump onto Saturday morning momentum, try to get as much done as I can there, drink my tea, which I haven't even touched yet, and then I will be jumping back into reading. I did get the Audible of this. I wasn't far off from where I had marked in the book, so I'm just going to keep going with that. And right now I'm just going to focus on Power Hour and seeing what I can get done, and then I'll jump back in. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and I really need to oil this chair. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hi, figured I would quickly jump in. Finished Saturday morning momentum, talked with the other girls for a bit, and now during Saturday morning momentum, during Power Hour, I kind of like organized what I wanted to do in addition to just organizing, which is part of what I was doing. I've kind of broken my day down by self-care, organize, entertainment, leave the house, and indoor errands. So as I'm looking over my list, I'm kind of like, the one thing I don't want to do today is go to the gym and do a bike ride. So I'm kind of cool with doing everything else on the list while I'm out and about. Even while I'm here, I can listen to my books. and read, because some of them are physicals that I have to get through. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do, if I think about the bike ride all day, I'm going to be annoyed and not wanting to do anything. And while on the live, somebody recommended a YouTube channel. So now all I want to do is sit and watch her channel. But I'm going to kind of use that as like a little bit of a break and a reward system. So I've just decided I'm taking the bike ride off for today, and I'm going to work on all the other stuff. So I'm going to head out. I've got to go to the bank. I've got to donate some clothes, and I need to go grocery shopping. Normally I do that on Sunday, but there's sales for stuff that are still for this week. So I just want to get that done. And then I'll come home and I'll start from there. While I'm out, I will listen to A Blood and Bone, the Nora Roberts book. When I come back, I will focus on some of the other stuff. And at that point, I already realize I'm going to be playing Let's Make a Deal with myself, like watch a little bit of a video, read a chapter, get something else done, and I'll just kind of circle through that. Also, even though I shouldn't be spending the money to eat out, but I'm going to go grab like a bagel, breakfast bagel while I'm out. So breakfast bagel, or maybe I'm going to hit Panera, because somebody in the chat had talked about Panera and you could do like breakfast or lunch there. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out while I'm out. So, all right, just a quick update. Okay, figured I'd do a quick check-in. I don't know if I said this. I think I said, for this book that I knew where I was at. When I actually started listening, I realized I was further ahead, which is a positive. So I was able to jump ahead. So I think I had stopped on chapter 8 when I realized where I caught up to, and now I'm somewhere in chapter 13. So I've read this much, so not too bad. I did go to the bank. I did go to drop off clothes at the donation bin. I did go grocery shopping, listen to my book the whole time. I just came home, started putting stuff away, stopped to make something to eat and do a little meal prep. I've been like eating this veggie dip with carrots and celery, so I just wanted to like prep the rest of the celery and carrots I had. Did that, and then I just made like a quick salad with some like lettuces. It was a bag salad, lettuces, tomatoes, and then some turkey. So I just finished eating that while I'm watching a video, and when I'm done with this, I'm going to finish putting away everything I have to put back, mostly just the salad stuff, and work on my water. And I might switch over to a different book in between, like when I finish chapter 13, I'll probably switch over to one of the other books just so I can start making progress on those too. Because I mean, yeah, it would still be good to get like this much done, but I just want to make sure that I'm trying to rotate through them. So it's 2:30. I don't know if I said that, 2:27. So yeah, just want to try to work in a circle. Okay, it is a little after midnight, so I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. I am on page in Blood and Bone. I'm on page 323, and I'm calling it a night there, but I figured I would mention I did finish Booked in Love. No. Love in Books. I don't know why I was calling it Booked in Love. Anyway, this is by Erin Branscombe. This is number 4 in the Freedom Valley series. This is a romance between Preston, who is a lawyer he's a lawyer from a family full of lawyers. They're very successful. He decided not to go down the same path as the rest of his family, so he moved to Freedom Valley, started his own law firm there, and helps all the people of Freedom Valley. He has befriended a woman I want to say her name's Sheila, but I'm probably wrong. He befriends a woman at a retirement home and goes to visit her. The other person is somebody who used to live in Freedom Valley. Her name is Paige. She's friends with Evan, who's like the main character in the first book and runs the inn that everybody hangs out at. She's moving back here because she's starting a bookstore. When she gets here, she finds out that she was scammed out of her money, and the place that she thought she was going to get is not really for sale. So she's frustrated because the place she thought she was renting is the place that Preston is at. So she's kind of like has like a immediate hatred for him. She winds up staying at the inn in like a little like cottage shed that they have there, and to help her, she also wants to help her grandfather Harry, who also is at that same retirement home as Sheila, although I'm pretty sure Sheila's not her name. She needs to help him kind of with the bills, and to get back on her feet, she takes a job as an assistant / secretary for Preston, and they are definitely an enemies to lovers type of relationship. I'm going to leave it at that because her mother had died very young and had left her all these letters for her to read, one on her birthday every year and then over some major events. Fleetwood Mac plays a important role in this. That's a big thing in her family, and each chapter is the name of a Fleetwood Mac song. I'm gonna leave it there. I will tell you, I definitely cried during this book. I definitely laughed during this book. I enjoyed it. I want to say this is my favorite one in the Freedom Valley so far. So that's just, I gave it 4.5 stars if I didn't say that part already. So that's it. I'm heading to bed. I'm super tired. For tomorrow, I want to go to the gym first thing in the morning, come home, wash my hair, do a little bit of self-care stuff I have planned, laundry, meal prep, and we'll see where the day goes from there. So have a good night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, we're doing a quick check-in because it's Sunday at 2:30 and I really haven't done shit today. Didn't go to the gym, didn't wash my hair, and at this point in the day, I'm kind of like, hair will just wait till tomorrow morning. We did do Marcus impromptu stayed home today. Is that the right word? Unexpectedly. Whatever. Stayed home, so we decided we were gonna randomly clean out or set up our linen closet. Not a linen closet. We did take some stuff out of our linen closet. We have this like narrow cabinet that we were putting like, I don't know, health and beauty type of stuff in, medicine type of things that aren't going in our medicine cabinet. So we did that. We wanted to do that so in our linen closet we could make a storage for like toilet paper, paper towels, tissues type of situation, which we did do that. Laundry has been started, and we did go out to get bagels at a new spot never went to before. This is an egg everything bagel because they were out of regular with vegetable cream cheese. Their vegetable cream cheese is just yellow, red, and green peppers, but this is just a half, so they're huge. So I'm gonna enjoy that. I listened to my book a little bit. I'm going to continue to listen to it. At this point in the weekend hustle, I'll be happy if I finish this book and get through the chapter of Atomic Habits. I'm looking over here because that's where my books are at. So that's it right now. I want to also plan out a bunch of stuff. I'm in a very planning mood, so we'll see how things go today. Okay, just finished of Blood and Bone. So this is book 2 in the Chronicles of One series by Nora Roberts. In the first one, there is like this plague that kills off the majority of the world. People that are left, you know, we're going into like a dystopian type of world. So there's either you rise up, you become a victim, you get killed, or as a lot of people discovered during this time, they get magic. And there's prophesized to be this girl they're calling the One, and on her 13th birthday they go to her. This guy Malik goes to her family and says on her 13th birthday she has to make a choice if she wants to come with me, train, and learn how to fight off all the evil that's going on. There's different groups of people. There's like a purity group that think, I don't know, like a purity group, like basically like women, girls, children. Basically, you have to have sex with these guys. You have to repopulate. They're brainwashing you. There's just like raiders that just want to kill and steal. You have people that just want to rebuild and start over again. And you have all these people with magic, different types, witches, shapeshifters, mental type of things. So Fallon is the one, and she goes to, when this starts, it's like her 12th birthday. So it's getting ready for that time to come where she's going to have to make a decision. There's also several other people's kids, particularly 2 twins from the first book. And there's a time jump that happens, obviously. They were born in the first book, and they play a part in this. We see some characters from the first one again, because we do find out in the first one there was a town where people thought they were going to settle, and then they had to leave, but some people stayed. And so we find out like what happened to those people along the way. So we meet some new people, we find out what happened to some old people. There may or may not be some reunions, and I really enjoyed this one. This one I will give 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it. So now I have a couple choices to make. It is currently 5:24 p.m. I can choose, sorry, I got a bunch of crap over here, and I'm half like working on content project ideas for the fall. All right, let me make a quick little arrangement of stuff over here. Here are my options for the rest of the evening. Attempt to get through this entire book. Haven't started it at all. This is a buddy read that I have going with Michelle. The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. I need to get to page 186. 186? Yes, 186. I can do my best to get as far into this as I can. And then option 3 is to read chapter 5 in Atomic Habits. I'm feeling like my plan for this weekend should be read chapter 5 of this and then see how far I can start to get into this. I have till the end of next week to get to page 186 with this one. So in this one here, I have to read chapter 6 and 7 for next week. So like catching up here and then moving into this one probably will be my best bet. I'm probably going to take a little break right now because my mind is focused on creating some stuff for fall. So I want to work on that right now. So also did some meal prep for Marcus, got to finish meal prepping his lunches, and then we're having steak for dinner. So that's the plan right now. All right, this is going to be my last clip because I'm tired. So I did get chapter 5 read in Atomic Habits. I did not get to anything in The Perfect Son. I'm okay with that because I feel like tapping out now. It is 8:15. We are cooking steaks and some sides. We're going to eat that, and I just want to relax. I've been working on this other stuff, and I just want to focus on that instead. For an impromptu hustle weekend, I don't think I did too bad. I mean, what did we finish? 3 books and got a chapter and the other one done. I didn't ever think I was going to hit the Shari LaPenna book, but I was hoping I would make progress in The Perfect Son. I probably still could get to it, but I just don't feel like I'm tired. That's it. That's it. So thank you guys for coming along. You guys always make me feel like I'm being like accountable, so I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Your support means a lot to me, and I love connecting with our amazing community. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe to stay updated with my latest videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.